Friday, May 13th, 2022, 2 p.m. meeting. I'd like to have Scott say the pledge and Joe say the prayer, please.
Flag, please. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us recite the Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Thank you, gentlemen. Call the meeting to order. To the pledge, public comments.
There is none.
There is none. Item number 4, approval of minutes.
Move.
Moved by Mr. DuPont, second by Mr. Lee. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 5, approval of add-ons. Item 7E, Fire Protection District number 14. Item 31, President authority to sign letter of support for MCAL recovery project. Item 32, accept lowest bid for Pelican Point Road project from RC Paving. Item 33, approve allocation in amount not to exceed $150,000 for Marshall Street project. Item 34, approval to lift the hiring freeze to advertise and hire engineer intern, beginning at top step, 0 salary, re-implement hiring freeze. Item 35, approve update employee classification policy and increase step amount by 3%. Item 36, approval to increase coroner's salary from $11,280 to $12,000 per year, effective immediately.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Guidry, second by Mr. Thomas. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We'll move to item number 6, other permits. Commonwealth Projects, LLC, Cameron. Savan Nouvelle Hunting Club.
Move.
Moved by Mr. McGee, second by Mr. Thomas. Sorry.
Aye.
Item number 7. All in favor, I'm sorry.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 7, appointments. A, Imperial Calcu Human Services Authority Board, Angela Duet, term expired, appoint Penny Champion.
They actually, Imperial Calcasieu Human Services Authority actually sent in a letter recommending for y'all to appoint Ms. Champion.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Lee, second by Mr. DuPont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. B, Agri Recreation District, Bethany Moore, term expired.
Well, we want to reappoint.
Moved to reappoint by Mr. DuPont.
Second.
Second by Mr. Lee, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item C, Johnson Valley Recreation District, Adrian Jinks, term expired.
Move to reappoint.
Moved by Mr. Point by Sonny McGee, second by Mr. DuPont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item D, Recreation District number 5, Kayla Connor, term expired.
That's yours or
District number
Kirk's?
5.
That's ours.
Grand Lake.
It's Grand Lakes District.
Move to reappoint.
Moved to reappoint by Lee,
Second.
second by Mr. DuPont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item E, Fire Protection District number 14, appoint Pat Sewell to open seat for remainder of the term.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Gibney to reappoint.
Second.
Second by Mr. Lee, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 8, President authority to sign state highway maintenance agreement with Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development, DOTD, for mowing and litter pickup. Moved by Mr. Lee,
Second.
second by Mr. DuPont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 9, proclamation. Declare May 2022 as Cameron Community Action Month.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Gidry,
Second.
second by Mr. DuPont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item number 10, proclamation declare May 2022 as Older American Month.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Trahan, second by Mr. Gibby, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Number 11, ratification of proclamation declaring National Safe Boating Week, May 21st through the 27th, 2022.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Lee,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 12, conduct public hearing for proposed amendments to Chapter 14, Motor Vehicles and Traffic, Article 3, Operation of Vehicles Generally, add to Section 14 through 35 speed limits.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Lee,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
We did not have any comment written or oral on this change in speed limit.
Okay, I didn't read the rest of that, then. You need me to read that? Item 13, authority to amend the parish ordinance, Chapter 14, Motor Vehicles and Traffic, Article 3, Operation of Vehicles Generally, add to Section 14 through 35 speed limits. Moved by Mr. Lee,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item 14, conduct public hearing to abandon the back 510 feet of Parish Road 346, Mud Road, located in section 29 T14S R8W, Cameron, Louisiana.
We
Moved by
also,
Mr. Trahan,
Second.
second by Mr.
McGee.
McGee, all in favor?
we also had no public comment written or oral for this abandonment.
Say it again, please.
We had no public comment for, written or oral for the abandonment.
All right, item 15, adopt resolution to abandon the back 510 feet of Parish Road 346 Mud Road located in section 29 T14S R8W, Cameron, Louisiana.
Move.
Moved by Mr.
Second.
DuPont. Second by Mr. McGee, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. I'm sorry, guys, I can't hear. Item 16, authority to apply LGAP, CWEF funds and grant president authority to sign all relevant documents if awarded.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Trahan,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 17, president authority to sign CEA with the library and the sheriff for the Hackberry land and building.
Move.
I have a question. I gotta have a question about that.
Go ahead.
I wasn't here and I apologize for that. President authority to sign CEA with the library and the sheriff for the Hackberry land and building.
Okay, so this is where the sheriff uses the old library.
I understand that.
The Hackberry, the library has agreed to donate the building to the sheriff. The land it sits on belongs to the police jury.
So that's how it's gonna be. It's not good, they're not gonna get the land.
No, sir.
Okay.
No. It is only you're allowing them to leave the building on the land, and we pay the insurance on the building. The sheriff is now going to pay the insurance. We're gonna, bill them for the insurance.
Okay, thank you. Moved by Mr. Guidry,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 18, adopt millage rates for ad valorem taxes for 2022. Moved by Mr. Lee,
Second.
second by Mr. McGee, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 19, accept bid for 2 Freightliner dump trucks with dump beds.
Move.
Okay,
Moved by
so
Mr. McGee,
we only had, one bid came in for the dump trucks. It was from Martin Automotive Group. Each truck, is $130,999. They're looking at a delivery of around March or so. They did let us know that there's a possibility the prices may increase because of all the fuel surcharges and material, but he said it would not be over $5,000 per truck.
And he would let us know.
And he's gonna let us know. Once they're delivered, we do not have to buy them. If they increase a whole lot and y'all say, no, we're not paying that, we're not under contract to buy them. He just wanted to let us know there is more than likely gonna be a price increase before they get here.
That's understandable with things the way they are.
Okay, I have, moved by Mr. McGee, second by Mr. Trahan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 20, accept bid for one culvert cleaner.
We had one bid come in from Covington Sales and Service in the amount of $76,490.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Dupont, second by Mr. Lee, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 21, accept bid for official journal.
We had one bid come in from the Cameron Pilot, $6 square, 100 words for each insertion. It's the same as it's been.
Move.
Moved by Mr. McGee,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 22, designate Mary Carroll as record retention officer.
Move.
Moved by Mr. McGee,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 23, authority to advertise ordinance change for Hackberry Fire Board.
Move.
Moved by Mr. McGee, second by Mr. Guidry, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 24, approve Police Jury Association Louisiana 2022 Region Meeting dues in an amount of $250.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Lee, second by Mr. Trahan, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 25, accept Grand Lake Library Hurricane Repair Project as substantial complete.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Guidry,
Second.
second by Mr. Lee, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 26, accept Big Lake Pier Hurricane Repair Project as substantial complete.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Guidry,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 27, approve process verbal promulgation resolution of proposition presented to voters in the election held April 30th, 2022 for the consolidated fire protections of South Cameron ad valorem tax of 8.00 mills in lieu of existing taxes levied.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Trahan,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 28, approval for early termination of lease for the property where the Oak Grove Fire Station was located, 1523 Oak Grove Highway, Grand Chenier, Louisiana, 70643. Fire Board approved to not replace this building.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Lee,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 29, consideration of variance from Mark Anthony Daigle, Tire Automotive Mechanic Center, 4497 West Creole Highway, Cameron, Louisiana, 70631.
I'd like to table that until we can get more information on that.
Second.
Okay, we got a motion to table by Mr. McDaniel and second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
The only thing I'll mention something is, I talked to Mr. Daigle, and he's wanting to, I think his dad's gonna be retiring in the near future, and he's wanting to change oil, fix flats, and, do inspections. So I know y'all have a lot of questions and about if he can, he's been with Carabeth and them, and to make sure he's gonna have it as an establishment and what all he has to do it. So I guess I just want to let everybody know that's what's going on. And anytime we're all businesses, as long as it's a legitimate business, you know, so y'all work with them and find out, sure, or whatever. And,
We actually met him on site as well. So, the question is he wants to install a restroom facility in his existing building. So, and all electrical, mechanical, plumbing, for businesses with restrooms have to be elevated. So his building is below base flood elevation, and the variance would actually be for a 10 foot.
Yeah, so the building's really ready to go. He can open a mechanic shop. No problem with that, other than his restroom part.
Correct.
Yeah.
And who requires the restroom? It's fire marshal care?
No, normally if you're, open to the public, you know, a bathroom is,
to have a business, you have to have that.
I don't think you really have to for this type of facility. It's just if it's shown on the plans presented to the fire marshal as that, then there's certain regulations. So
So you
if
don't
it's
have to
open,
have a
if the restroom's open to the public, there's ADA requirements and all that you have to meet. If it's opened just within the shop itself, the door opens into the shop, which is just for your personnel, there's different requirements with that. So I do know, he did reach out to the sanitarian, Ryan King, and, you know, he would be able to get sewer approval, he wouldn't have to install a new one. I mean,
So it's just a FEMA regulation right now that we.
correct, it's only through our floodplain ordinance that, really, that's his only way is to apply for the variance. Because it's for public use, it's a commercial building with a restroom below. So if you want to go forward and approve it, we would recommend that the building has to be flood-proof, it has to have vents. It's already constructed with flood-resistant materials, that's another requirement we condition. And so I was gonna ask for any type of emergency operations, that what his plan is, because we don't want 10, 20 vehicles on the property, and we have a mandatory evacuation called, and so it's a 900 square foot building, so, it's up to you guys. I thought he was gonna be here today, but I don't know, something must have come up.
Follow up with him and get back with us next
Yeah.
month.
Well,
We
But
got a
there
motion,
is-
you got a
we're
motion
gonna
to
table
table it,
it.
yeah.
But on the bathroom, I don't understand, Dollar Store don't have a bathroom. So it kind of, it can't be a
Yeah, that's
FEMA
what I-
regulation.
Right, that's what I said, it's
No,
just,
he wants a bathroom.
He wants a
He can
bathroom.
open up without. If
Okay.
he wants it, then he wants it on the ground. He don't want it elevated.
So that's not a requirement that he has to have a bathroom to be able to open up. Yeah.
You don't have to have.
He don't have to have a bathroom.
You don't have to for your employees?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
put a portalette.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, because I know the Dollar Store doesn't have a bathroom and everything. Okay, well,
I mean, it is cited
Yeah, they
on
do.
his, where he
Dollar
lives,
Store don't have a
so
bathroom. They do.
it's just, if he shows it on his
It's not open
plans
to the
presented to the
public.
fire marshal, then he has to, comply with
Right.
whatever the regs are, but,
Handicap and everything.
correct. So, his office, he said he really don't need an office, I mean, he might have a countertop in there to, take money, but that's about it, so.
Okay,
Table
so I have a motion to table by Mr. McDaniel and a second by Mr.
So
Dupont.
I have one question, what other information do I need, or you requesting me to get?
Well, that's what I wanted to see, is if he had to have a bathroom, does the state require a bathroom? But if the state doesn't require one, well then,
Let him open.
we're not stopping him from opening
No.
up his business. He can
That's
go
right.
open it right
Correct,
now.
that's right.
But if the state's requiring one, then he's asking for a variance to, put it on the ground. Could he put a portalette instead of that, and we won't have to go through no variance, ordeal,
Okay,
Uh,
okay,
so-
that's good, thanks.
I have a motion and a second to table. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 30, pay bills.
Move.
Moved by Mr. McGee,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 31, President authority to sign letter of support for MCAL recovery project.
Move.
Moved by Mr. LeBlanc,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 32, accept lowest bid for Pelican Point Road project RC paving in an amount of $127,572.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Guidry, second by Mr. McGee. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 33, approve allocation in amount of not to exceed $150,000 from Marshall Street project phase 1.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Trahan,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 34, approval to lift hiring freeze to advertise and hire engineer intern beginning at the step 0 salary and implement hiring freeze engineer intern and
Oh,
re-implement
I'm sorry, I
hiring
typed it
freeze.
twice.
Huh?
It's just re-implement hiring freeze, period.
Okay.
You got
I typed it twice.
move.
Moved by Mr. Trahan,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 35, approve updated deployee classification policy, increase step amounts by 3%.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Guidry,
Second.
Second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 36, approval to increase how do you say that word?
Corner.
Coroner salary for from $11,280 to $12,000 per year effective immediately. Moved by Mr. Guidry, second by Mr. Lee. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to adjourn.
Move to adjourn by Mr. McGee,
Second.
second by Mr. Dupont. All in favor? Motion carries.
First time I got to do that.